The bit that we're missing in this Venezuela story is Venezuela is an integral part of the Islamic regime's ability to coordinate terrorist groups like Hezbollah, or to build ballistic missiles, or to build
Sorry,
drones.
Tom, I'm so sorry. Just explain to me why that's the case.
So, as you may be aware, the Islamic regime in Iran has always had a problem with sanctions ever since the 1979 revolution. In fact, particularly since Operation Eagle Claw, when the Americans tried and failed to rescue those hostages in the US embassy. I think it was about 100 hostages. Forgive me, I'm going to get the number wrong. And the Americans imposed sanctions on Iran at the time, financial sanctions, and then other sanctions have grown up. Well, one of the ways that the Iranian government has got round those sanctions, or tried to get around those sanctions anyway, is by using shadow banking facilities through countries like Venezuela. Now, over the years, many of the others have dropped away. Syria, for example, has dropped away. Countries in the Middle East have stopped cooperating. But one country that continued to cooperate right up until the 3rd of January, and probably is still cooperating a bit even now, is Venezuela. So what we've seen out of Venezuela is we've seen drugs carried by Hezbollah taken across into Liberia, Sierra Leone, and then up into Europe as a way of making money. We've seen weapons parts designed in Iran, built in Venezuela, then smuggled through some of this shadow fleet back into Iran, assembled into ballistic missiles, sent over into Russia, fired over to kill Ukrainians, and indeed some of them have crossed the border into Poland. So we're seeing actually already action against the Iranian regime. We just don't recognize it, because Venezuela is a key player in the Iranian regime's government of terror and global network.